A letter I had received from Roderick Usher, one of my boyhood companions. The message spoke of acute bodily illness, of a mental disorder with which he was oppressed, and of an earnest desire to see me, as his best and indeed only personal friend, attempting by the cheerfulness of my society some alleviation of his malady. It was the manner in which all this and much more was said. It was the apparent heart that went with his request, which allowed me no room for hesitation. As the shades of the evening drew on, I arrived at the melancholy house of Usher. I looked upon the scene before me with an utter depression of soul, which I can compare to no earthly sensation more properly than to the after-dream of the reveler upon opium, the bitter lapse into everyday life, the hideous dropping off of the veil. After exchanging greetings, my friend was quick to relate to me the nature of his illness. He suffered much from a morbid acuteness of the senses. The most insipid food was alone endurable. He could wear only garments of a certain texture. The odors of all flowers were oppressive to him. His eyes were tortured by even a faint light, and there were but peculiar sounds, and these from stringed instruments, which did not inspire him with horror. Usher's condition was rendered all the worse by the severe and long-continued illness. Indeed, the evidently approaching death of his tenderly beloved sister, the Lady Madeline, his sole companion for long years, his last and only relative on earth. Her decease would leave him, the hopeless and the frail, the last of the ancient race of Ushers. For several days ensuing, the Lady Madeline was unmentioned by either Roderick Usher or myself, and during this period I was busied in earnest endeavors to alleviate the melancholy of my friend. We painted and read together, or I listened, as if in a dream, to the wild improvisations of his guitar. It is now the night of the 7th or 8th day after the death of the Lady Madeline. There has been a curious change in the manner of my friend. There are times indeed where his unceasingly agitated mind seems to be laboring with some oppressive secret.
And you have not seen it. But stay, you shall.
You must not, you shall not behold this. I fear we will not sleep, so I will read to you, and so we will pass away this terrible night. Ethelred lifted his mace outright, and cracked, and ripped, and tore the door asunder, that the noise of the dry and hollow-sounding wood alarmed and reverberated throughout the forest. But now, champion Ethelred, upon entering within the door, was sore enraged, and amazed to perceive a dragon of a scaly and prodigious demeanor. And Ethelred uplifted his mace and struck it upon the head of the dragon, which fell before him with a shriek so horrid and harsh that Ethelred had feigned to close his ears with his hands. And now the champion, bethinking himself of the brazen shield, approached valorously over the silver pavement of the castle to where the shield was upon the wall, which in sooth tarried not for his full coming, but fell down at his feet upon the silver floor with a mighty great and terrible ringing sound.
Not hear it. Yes, I hear it and have heard it, but oh, pity me. Miserable wretch that I am, I dare not speak. I heard her many days now, and tonight, Ethelred, the dragon, say rather the rending of her coffin, the grating of the iron hinges of the vault. Have I not heard her footsteps on the stair? Do I not distinguish the heavy and horrible beating of her heart? Ah, madness! Madness! We have put her living in the tomb.
My brain reeled as I saw the mighty walls rushing asunder. There was a long, tumultuous shouting sound like the voice of 1,000 waters, and the deep, dark tarn at my feet closed sullenly and silently over the fragments of the house of Usher.